Verdell, a win like that, I mean, how after grinding out against Notre Dame, being able to come out and kind of roll from the opening tip, I mean, how much does that help the whole team?
Oh, I think it helps us a lot. I think it just shows a sign of our maturity and being able to stay focused. This could be easily, with Christmas coming up, this could easily be a game we let up. But we came out here with the right focus and attacked and did all the necessary things we need to do to win.
Everybody's going to kind of want to talk about the offense in this, but you guys held Howard at 15 first half points. What was working for you guys defensively?
I mean, just talking, communicating, just help each other out. On the ball defense was a lot better today than it has been the past few games. And just playing team defense too.
How much did it keep you guys, I guess, on the ball that you switched up a lot? It seemed like Coach was kind of sort of making it a practice. You were doing a lot of zones, doing a lot of pressing, and it seems like he was trying to put you in a lot of situations. How did that kind of keep you guys focused and keep you guys honed in as you kept kind of trying new things?
With a lead like that, it's easy to to let down. But him and the rest of the team was just harping on each other just to stay focused and keep going. And I know we got a couple of different defenses that we wanted to try out, and we did today. And we got to keep working out hard.
For the first real stoppage in play, you guys were only ahead 8-5, I believe, and then came out and just blew the doors off absolutely. Was there anything that clicked in particular, or just get going?
I think just picking up the intensity, we knew coming in that we knew their sets and we knew that we had to be active on defense with our hands and our talk. So really just coming in on that's pretty much what happened is we need to pick up on defensive end because, 5 points by the first time out, and then I think it was only 10 points since then, right? It was 15. So, really it was just on the defensive end.
Verdell, I'll go with you on seeing that you led the team in assists this evening. In the first half, 14 of 18 field goals with assists, and then likewise it was almost identical in that second half. No doubt you guys were looking for each team, other teammates here this evening.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's one of the recipes of greatness is sharing the ball, and I think that's a testament to our team this year, which has been different in the past. Is that we get excited when other guys do well. We get excited when we make an alley-oop to Victor or Will, or drop it down to Kory for a dunk, or kick it to Christian and George for threes. That's something we enjoy doing now, and I think that's huge for our team to move forward.
Well, Christian, what did
halftime? The game's over basically, but what did you guys need to do to sustain the intensity so you didn't drop off, so it didn't be a sloppy finish?
I would just play with defense more than anything. That's a sign of maturity. You want to come out and just jump right back on the team where you left off from. You won't have any let-offs and stuff like that. So I feel like we did it.
Well, does that help from a development standpoint to where you guys can try out different defenses in a game situation and not really be too concerned about the outcome?
100%. That's something that if you're up by so many points or whatnot, it doesn't matter. You just got to kind of, I don't know. It's kind of tough to talk about it when you're up so much, but really, trying different defenses and different looks like that during a game does help us down the road.
You guys had the three-pointers obviously going in the first half. How cool is that to see everybody shooting well at the same time?
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Jordan actually hit one left-handed. So that was actually pretty cool.
Better three-pointer you see in game practice than Jordy's trying to draw fouls, throw it up left-handed.
I think that's the best three-pointer we've seen.
We're used to we're shooting around. He always does stuff like that. We're just like, what are you doing? But really, what you guys don't know is that he's practicing for games like this. Trick shots.
Christian, Verdell and Jordy had 11 assists, 3 turnovers. It's not nice to have two guys that handle the ball out there in the lineup.
Oh, it's nice. It's one of the things that we've grown to have, and having guys like that, it always helps. Big guys like me and Kory, they put us in the right spots. It's all we have to do is convert the baskets. It's great having people like that step up.
When you have a big lead like that, especially for you two guys, in the second half, a couple years ago, Maurice got hurt in a game like this. Do you change the way that you play at all? Just to make sure that you come out of it healthy?
No, not at all. If you do try to, do something like that, I feel like you get hurt, but more than anything. But you don't play the game passive. You still go out there and play the game aggressively. I feel that's what we do.
Verdell, you guys have allowed an average of 5 made shots in the last 2 games in the first half. Talk about how improved you guys are in closing out on those shooters.
This is like I said, this is what the coaches have been preaching on, for the past few games. Is, we gotta get out on the shooters. No short closeouts, make them drive and put it on the floor, make shots in that way. And we're just working hard. So, we continue doing that.
What did you guys like out of what you saw from the zone, I guess, and how much? It doesn't seem like you've been able or done that very much all year, really, in game situations. What were you trying to get out of it, and what do you think you got out of it? And what do you think you guys did well when you guys are in this position?
I feel like our activity was good. We put in zone and practice, and we do it and stuff like that. But I feel like our activity was good, and we got a lot of reflections in the zone and stuff like that.
In the second half, you guys got to the bonus with just under 15 minutes left in the half. Just kind of talk about what the mindset was there, just like trying to get to the line. Was that an added point of emphasis at halftime, or is that just how things worked out?
How things worked out. The biggest thing I think at halftime was come out second half with that aggressive mindset. We just came out really aggressive, and that's what got us in the bonus early.
Games like this make you guys eager to get to Big Ten season and kind of get those games rolling?
We have one more game still. We're focused on them, and we are start preparing for them tomorrow. And play them.
Are you guys aware that 11-0 is the first time since 75-76? Thoughts about that? I know there's a lot of season left, but no team's done it since then.
It means a lot. Even though we are going to take it one game at a time, it is nice to look back on games you've already won. It does feel good, and Coach talks about making history, and that's what we're trying to do. But it's definitely one game at a time, so we're looking forward to this upcoming game.
Anything else for the guys? A couple notes. Obviously, Raphael's first career points here. Joined the program last spring as a practice player and was added to the roster in the summer. Kory, here in his fourth year, hit his second career three-pointer, tied his career high. Remy had a career high 9 points and 5 assists, so I'll let you guys get a few minutes with them since obviously the break and everything. And just go ahead. First question, Zach.
I'm food in my mouth.
Well, what do you
You want the and one with it? I did want the two-pointer. I had a knack in high school, kicking the leg out, faking it a little bit. But I think he could have got me enough. But it's the end of the game, so we let it play on.
Raphael, how rewarding was it to be able to score and just be a part of all this?
It was real nice. Working with these guys, getting the opportunity is just a blessing. And, I just thank God for it. It's a good feeling.
And you guys have been part of the wins already, but maybe not at getting involved in the stat sheet or anything like that. How rewarding was it to get involved in a game like this and just to be a part of such an offensive outburst?
I think it's rewarding. Going to practice, putting in a lot of hard work. So I think you put in a lot of hard work. It's good when you can come out and show and help the team do whatever you can do.
Remy, how do you feel that you've developed since the start of the season to now?
I feel like it developed pretty good. Like I said, just trying to work on the basics, shooting and, trying to get my conditioning up. And like I said, I'm just trying to come in and do anything positive, any uplift to help the team. So, when my name's called on, I'll be ready.
How do you feel like you're coming along just with kind of the mental part of the game and just sort of understanding the speed and understanding how, I guess, this level
Yeah,
is
I think
different?
I'm adjusting. Like I said, when we go in practice and we go up and down, and then after practice, or before practice, getting reps and different things like that. So, playing this game definitely helped me adjust the speed because, every team, they play a little different way than other teams. So, getting a feel. So it's really helping.
Probably the longest you got to play the point. Just what does that do for you, I guess, when you get spending more time kind of running the offense and figuring out?
I like playing the point. That's what I started playing when I grew up playing basketball. But, as I got older, I kind of got moved to the, wing spot. So, going back to the points kind of like natural for me.
Kory, sorry. I was going to say, Coach called this maybe the most mature team he's ever had. As somebody who's been around this for 3+ years now, how does that kind of manifest itself away from the spotlight in practice, things like that maturity?
I think that shows us just because this group, especially the seniors, have been through so much. Through 4 years, we've seen just about anything you can see. It was a good time. My sophomore year, Coach Buck sat down with me and he said, you can be in a lot of other situations if you've chosen different schools, but you came here and you'll never go through anything as bad as it has been. And this will help you grow more than any other place. And I have, and I've grown as a person, as a player, and I've learned so much from Coach. So it's just been a blessing to be able to see this. And I think this team in general has matured so much. our leaders. Like Verdell came out tonight, and obviously a game like this in the holidays, a Monday night, not as sold out crowd like it was Kentucky. We could have had to let down Verdell, and the rest of us seniors weren't going to let that happen. And they made sure that we came to play, and we did.
Second career three-pointer. Did you think it was going to be your first career four-point play there?
I was hoping for it, but I've gotten the nickname somehow the Human Victory Cigar. Obviously, we don't support that. It's human non-tobacco cigar. So when I check in, everybody's pretty happy at the end of the game's on. It's over. So
having been through everything you have, what does it mean to hear anyone kind of compare you guys to the 75-76 team? You guys both have the 11-0. So, I mean, is that kind of surreal?
It's very surreal. Going from 6 wins our freshman year, it's different hearing the things that we're hearing now, but obviously you got to stay humble. It's 24/7, we're reminding each other to stay humble and just keep our head in. We haven't even started the Big Ten yet, and we're far away from it. We still have a game to go, and we're concentrating on that next game and 1-0 and keep it going.
We didn't get it.
Verdell even said that it was big to be mentioned in that light, but with the senior group that you guys have been through, does that make you more confident that you guys will be able to stay focused going into the Big Ten season?
Yeah, I mean, we've been to the worst. We've been to the bottom of the bottom, and we've seen it as bad as it could be. So I think coming from that, we appreciate every single win. We're not going to take any kind of team lightly, no matter what it is, or any Big Ten game. We're not going to take any expectations we read or anything like that. We're going to go into every game into the Big Ten. We're 0-0. We've done nothing in the Big Ten so far, and we're still whatever we had last year. So we have to improve and set whatever we need to do in the Big Ten. And we hope to set up records for our team and set records for Indiana if we can keep doing that.
And Kory, what does it say about the growth of the program that you beat Kentucky, then you win a completely different game against Notre Dame, and then come back for this one and level stays?
I think it talks about our maturity. I mean, just those guys coming back for Notre Dame, they slowed it down. It was tough, and it was kind of an ugly game, but we fought through that and we got the win. And then tonight, we wanted to come out and make a statement. We're not going to – we've heard a lot of people worried about us getting let down after the Kentucky game, and we weren't going to let down. It was just, like we always say, 1-0 next game.
How important, I know you guys are focused on Howard and Maryland, Baltimore County, but how important is this little stretch right before Big Ten season when you don't have school to worry about and you can just focus on basketball and like tonight you get to try out zone defenses and different rotations and things like that?
Very important. I think this time especially is good for the team as a family aspect because you're around the guys so much because now it's just when it's the holidays, you're not doing school, we're not doing all that, so we're together 24/7, and when we're not in the gym here, we're hanging out at home. So as a team, we get closer and closer and closer, and you're not going to be able to break us apart once this Big Ten comes. And we're excited. We're excited for the chance just to play against Big Ten teams and get it all started. But we have one more game on Thursday, and we're prepared for that right before Christmas.
Raphael, from last year to this year, how have you seen the team progress in practice?
We just decided that, we wanted to pick up our intensity and hold each other accountable, and with that, we've been going up since. But again, like Kory said, we're just staying humble and just sticking what we're doing, sticking together, and that's really what manifested.
Kory, Coach said you're going to be a fine coach someday. I mean, can you talk about what this experience has done and how that'll help you be a good coach someday?
I'm lucky, honestly, to be able to be on a team like it is now, where we've gotten a great start, and to be on teams where we were, like I said, bottom of the bottom. I've experienced everything in 4 years, and to have that advantage over anybody else is awesome. And to know what I want to do is also gives me a little edge on other people. I want to get into coaching. I knew that when I was an 8th grader that I wanted to get in coaching. So coming here and being able to be under somebody who's had the experience like Coach Green has, and even our coaching staff. Our coaching staff is unbelievable. I mean, we have essentially 4 head coaches on our staff. So it's unbelievable to be able to get pulled aside by those guys and see it from so many different eyes. And I'm just blessed, and it's been a great experience.